Welcome everybody to another edition of the Insider versus Lappas. I'm the Insider, that's Lappas, and
Hello, everybody.
well, once again, we're only us two.
Right.
So where's Nick again? It's the second week in a row that he's not part of the program, and we're not complaining. We're actually pretty well. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy that he's here.
Well, I'm happy that he's not here, but I'm unhappy the fact that he is not taking his responsibilities seriously. And I think I'm going to speak to the commission about this.
Yeah, and I also think he's collecting paychecks.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
for the
pisses me off.
program. He's taking all our money from our budget.
Exactly.
So I guess we should address this issue and lots more. And that's coming up with the commissioner. He's going to spend the whole show with us. And well, we'll meet him next. Alright, we're back here and we're joined by FHL Commissioner. Welcome to the program, Mr. Commissioner.
Hi, thanks for having me again. Once again this year. Thank you.
So how was your vacation?
Oh, it was very good, very good. Me and my wife had a very nice honeymoon, good weather, relaxed. Now we're ready to go again.
Alright, first question. Where is Nick Zutis?
I don't know, I mean, this guy is weird. All of last season, he kept telling me, I want to be part of that show, I want to help them out. They're not doing a good job. I think I can do a better job than them. This season, I decided to give him a chance. I said, you'll have your own segment on the show, and now I don't know where he is.
So
2 weeks
now-
in a row missing.
So now he's got 2 strikes against him. Would you say that it's 3 strikes and you're out?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. We're going to use that policy with him if he's not back.
And also while you were gone, there was an issue that was brought up with Penguin general manager Stav Janakis, who made the whole we'll call it Daniel Alfredson story. I don't know if you could comment about it.
Well, I think he made a big story out of nothing. I mean, Alfredson really didn't miss that much time, and in the end, it was his decision not to play him. I mean, he's the one that took the risk, and it ended up costing him the win, so the game, actually. Yeah.
You mismanaged and you lost. Stop crying like a baby.
And after that story, what he decided to do is, himself along with Aki, and we're still not sure because Nick's never here. We think Nick's part of that clan as well. They're thinking of starting the FFHL, which means the Fuck FHL. And are you afraid of this new league that might be starting up next season?
Not really. I mean, Aki's already been commissioner of another league before on the side, which was called the NHLF, I think. And that league didn't go past 2 seasons, so he's had a hard time doing that. So just from past history, I mean, I'm not worried at all.
And even if he did have the capabilities, his associates, Steph Janakis and Nick Zutis, have no management skills whatsoever, so no threat there.
And they're not reliable. Well, look at Nick.
Exactly.
Where he's been in the past 2 weeks, hasn't been nowhere.
Exactly.
And Aki has suddenly decided to reappear after not doing much work or not appearing from anywhere.
Past 6 years?
Yeah, maybe even more.
Okay.
But he's still, I think he drives a nice car now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to take a small break right now, and when we come back, more questions with your commissioner.
Well, we're back here. We're still joined by the FHL commissioner, and we're here in the kitchen, in the Lappas kitchen. And this is where George spends most of his day. And so basically when he's not doing the Inside versus the Lappas, he is in the kitchen preparing food and then eating it himself and not sharing with anybody. So, Commissioner, there's been a couple of trades I've gone through in the FHL. A couple of them were accepted, some of them were rejected. What determines if you're accepted or not?
Well, because of the big controversy that was caused last year concerning the trade policy and who was part of the trading committee and who was not, this year we decided that I will have the first say on it. If I find that the trade is fair, I accept it. If I find that the trade is not fair, before rejecting it, I consult with 5 random GMs who are not involved in the trade. I ask for their opinion, and once I get their feedback, then I decide whether or not to accept or reject that trade.
There was a couple of trades that did get rejected. I'm not sure, off the top of my head, I don't have the name of the players, but I'm not sure if you remember them. what the trade was that was rejected?
I'm not sure. I know just the teams that were involved. The first one was Liverpool and Maple Leafs. That one was rejected. I don't remember the players exactly who were part of it. The second trade was between the Jets and the Oilers. I don't remember the players exactly that were involved, but I knew it was a 4-for-2. 4 players going one way, 2 players going the other way. And this is mostly to protect the new GM of the Jets, which is Mathieu, who owns the Jets. Maybe he's not too sure on how trades work and what kind of trades to do, so this was pretty much to help him out.
I find this procedure to be more fair as last year. We heard it on the Insider and Lappas that Steph Janakis had a bias towards the Oilers and Canucks. Therefore, I believe this new system where you get the first say is a lot more fair.
So for once, Steph, who is against controversy, he's the one that started all this controversy last season. In about 30 seconds, Commissioner, tell us about your team, the Habs.
Well, before the season started, once the draft was held, actually, many people thought, oh, this year you have a great team and you should do good. Yet 2 weeks into the season, I'm 0-2, so I don't know what's going on. Now Timo Selani's coming back, he might help, so I'm sure my team's going to pick up and do better.
Lappas, how's the food coming?
It's almost ready, so we're going to feast after. Commissioner, hope you stay with us.
Yeah, sure.
But before, the Insider and Lappas meal bag is coming up next. Alright, so we got many questions once again from our viewers for another second season of the Insider vs. Lappas. Shows a great success. And Lappas, I see you're holding the question.
Yes, this week's question is from Miguel Pumariega from Cuba. He writes, Dear Insider vs. Lappas, how come you no do predictions anymore? I think he asked how come we don't do the prediction segment anymore. Thank you, Miguel, for your question. The answer is because we just suck at it.
Well, the real answer is because there's no competition. I'm clearly better at Lappas at doing predictions, so therefore that's why this year we decided to let the predictions go
He's
by.
a lot better than me, even though last year we were tied.
Well,
figure that one out.
I do it for the ratings, right? That's
Figure that
what
one
kept it
out.
close.
Right.
All right, so thanks for the question, Miguel from Cuba. Keep watching the program.
AKA DJ Puma.
So if you ever have to go to Varadero, just ask for him. He'll gladly play a song for you.
Right.
He'll make a special request. Thanks to the Commissioner for joining us, special guest. Thanks to my co-host, Mr. Lappas, doing a so-so job like he does every week. And well, he might look good next week if Nick Zutis is here, because Nick Zutis, as a co-host, well,
He just sucks.
yeah, he just purely sucks. But he might have a surprise for us next week. Who knows? Anything could happen on Insider vs. Lappas. So keep watching, and we'll see everybody next week.